doing some D&D drawing. I have a couple of different ideas of what we're gonna work on. I'm gonna show you guys some of my old D&D characters and what they look like. We'll probably do a little bit of that, and then I might draw a D&D version of character Sherbert, because it's been on my mind recently. It depends. I might come back again. We might do D&D times and then possibly do a D&D Sherbert another day. I've just been braining about it. I've been thinking about it, gamers. I've been thinking. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some drawing today. I have my iPad hooked up right now, and I actually wanted to show you guys some stuff in advance. So, as I've talked about before, let me get some tunes on. Chat. What's a D&D kind of tune? Oh, I know this one. All right. So, as you may have seen before, this is my D&D character right now that I'm playing in Centros's campaign. We play tonight, which is part of the reason I wanted to do this today, was because we have a session tonight, and I can kind of get you guys up to speed on where we're at. Because we had a fun session recently. But this is my guy. This is Farides. I love him very, very much. He lost his arm, and now he has well, technically right now he's got a temporary arm, and then the final arm is still out there. But these are like the fancy, like, kind of character references, I guess, and then all of my various doodles. This is Mambo's character, who can go into like a bigger demon form, so and I am like her bodyguard in the campaign, but then she figured out that she could be a big demon, so I made this. I made this beautiful image. Yeah, Mambo's like final form is kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I kind of forgot you're a streamer or something. I was like, oh wait, streamer, I know streamer, yeah. Well, welcome in. I am streamer. We're gonna be doing a little bit of doodling today. There's a whole lot of little doodles I have. This is like specific things that happen in the sessions. We're currently carrying around this massive heart that I canonically have a stroller for, because we have an artificer in our party, and he made a stroller for me to carry around this heart on because of how heavy it is. But you're a streamer? Nope. And stream. He asked for no pickles. He asked for no pickles. And then there's the other, so this is a little bit more sketchy version. This is my son. This is my boy. I love him. I've talked about him before. He's one of the NPCs that's going with the party. I have adopted this child, and he's perfect in every way. But this is a little bit of like kind of more sketchy art. But no, Mans has a temporary arm right now. The fancy arm that he's gonna get looks like this. It's this gold one that I spent so long making and designing. It's kind of ridiculous. So this is the temporary arm, which I made the gears for, because what else do I do with my days? And then this is the fancy arm, which has a whole lot of moving parts and stuff, and I like drawing objects. I like drawing little machines. little contraptions. But no, this is the final arm he's getting, because my boy is rich. Full Metal Alchemist vibes? True, actually. The vials in the arm? Yeah. So Mans is a blood hunter, specifically a mutagen blood hunter, which means that it's kind of like potions without saying that it's potions. It's like I do blood magic, and I have these like solutions that I've made, just potions, that I can like inject into my bloodstream that like buff me in various ways. And they kind of all have like buffs and debuffs. So it'll say like, you have advantage on strength saves and disadvantage on dex saves, and all of that kind of thing. Oh, Sans. Oh, Kaboom! Live in fear. So the arm has all of the different like solutions that man has, and the ability to like spin them and then like inject it with like a button. So they're on like this wheel and it spins and it can pick which one to inject, and they're just like on his arm, which I think is sick. I love the design of this arm. Kind of like a gun. Yeah, kind of like a I don't know, it's kind of like an injection. I guess I need to put a like button, like do I have a which layer am I on? The wrong one. Like a button there. Or where would be the best place to put a button? If I where would I want a button to be that's not going to get in the way? I guess maybe like here. You could just like press. Yeah, so it would be like here. There would be a button. Boop, to inject. I have many thoughts. Alchemist is a slightly different font. Exactly. But this guy I think is cool. It has the retractable blade in it, and when it's in the arm, it's actually broken up into pieces, and then the gears like turn it, click it together, and then pop it out. I think that's sick. I have many thoughts about this, and I couldn't tell you what all of these funky little lines mean, but they look really cool. Don't they look like they know what they're doing? It's detailed? Yeah, I'm a nerd. And then there's the freaking spinny arm thing. So it's on this rotating thing, which slides up and down this track, as you can see in these three. It slides up and down, and then has a retractable blade that spins. And I showed this to David, and he was like, that's sick, actually. So it goes up and down, and the blades spin, and the blades retract. Yeah, so like, it can be like deflector boy, or it can come down to arm, like hand right here, and spin. And use like that. Isn't that sick? Isn't that so cool? I made that up myself. So that's my boy. I love him very much. Yeah, so I mean, this is just his arm. He's got a whole lot of stuff going on. This is the other cool thing. He exclusively uses double-sided things. So this was like his original weapon that he had, and then he got Heimdall, who is sentient. This is a sentient weapon that I have for him. And Heimdall is his name, and basically it's a bunch of iron dust, like specks of dust, that I can be like, hey, can you make an axe? And he goes, yeah, sure. And the dust will go make the shape of whatever I want. It moves, right? So this is what it looks like normally. And then this is the version where he would mirror the other side and then have a blade coming out of it. And you can see that it's made of the material. Sentient weapon, yeah. Heimdall is a Chad. Heimdall's a real one. But no, it makes up and copies the other side, all with the dust, and I have thoughts about it. Yeah, this is where the current potions are that are gonna be in the arm, and then his important books. He has many important books for his character. This is the most important book that I drew. This is the book that he protects with his life. But yeah, no, that's my boy. I love him so very, very much. This is the various important NPCs. So this is his parents, and his mom is also apparently this lady who gave him trauma. And this is dead best friend, who's Phil's a Minecraft coded. It's a really cool book. Yeah, it is. Man does blood magic, right? Man does blood magic, And in all of the world that Centros has, there are 5 books on blood magic, and that's it. And his, like, clan, because he's a Firbolg, was in charge of protecting one of the books, and then he totally reads it and steals it, and now is on the journey to get all 5. But no, they are, like, the only books on blood magic, and it is not normal thing for people to be able to do blood magic. So carries it on his person at all times. And Guardian, he has 2 of them now, of the 5. The other one is called, hold up. I just want to see his character sheet. I can show you his character sheet. I realize. One moment, gamers. Alright, this is my notes on this boy. Shout out to his 20 in strength. For people who know D&D, that's my dude. Where's notes? The other one he has right now is Reaper. Oh, that's funny. Good job, Centros. But this is like my campaign notes that I keep, among many other things that mans can do. But yeah, mans is kind of cracked. Shout out to the picture that Mambu made. I can't zoom in on it, but shout out to the picture Mambu made of my boy. I love him so much. Strong. I could have got his strength up to a 21, but I chose to maybe start putting points in other things. Because maybe I don't just be the tank, even though I am the tank of the party. I'm the big tank and the big whacker. Gladly. I just went, no, I want to have the blood magic. Well, he got trauma. He had this lady roll up and basically kill his entire clan using blood magic, and then was like, we need to go fight her. And father was like, no, dude, we just need to stay and protect. And he was like, well, screw that. Stole the book to learn how to do blood magic so that he could beat her and find her after hundreds of years. At which point I did in the campaign and found out that that's also my mom. So that's fun. It's a ride, dude. Need to get my dex up. Having a -1 is inconvenient. So real, actually. That's a lot. I know. I agree. I will say, hold up, I'll show this to you guys. But the person who said D&D club started at your school, absolutely join if it's something you're interested in. D&D is so fun, and it's such a good way to make friends. Like, the people who are in my D&D party, we're all of, like, Centros' friends, and you get really close with the people you play with, whether it's, you know, like, your characters are, etc. Where is it? Hold up. So, Centros has been on an arc recently of wanting to make more, there it is. More, like, immersion and, like, props for our campaigns. So he's been, like, he took some of the light bulbs out of the lights in the room that we play on, so we had, like, ambiance, and he, like, lights candles now sometimes when we're in the dark, and stuff like that. But one of the things he made was this, which was a note that my character got from Mother, and he messed with the paper, he, like, burned the edges of it to write note to my character. So he's been doing a really sick job at doing immersion recently, and it's been cool. And he like handed this to me, and then I sat there and I didn't open it for like 3 sessions because I was afraid. The handwriting, yeah, he had Haley do it. That's Haley's handwriting. But no, this is from this lady. I hope you like my varying degrees of swear words. But no, Centros been doing some cool stuff with the campaign recently. He had us do a scavenger hunt in our living room. Like, we had a puzzle room, and he was like, there's like 6 slots for coins in the door. Go find them, and then had us run around our house to find the coins that he hid. And it took a while. It was like escape room core a little bit. Lady kind of looks like character Haley now. You're not wrong. Some bigger than others. So true. Shout out to Father. He's terrible. As a character, he's terrible. This is also all my notes for alchemy, because we have alchemy system in David's campaign that's like homebrew. So this is all of the things that my dude has. And then I've talked about them before, but these are our old D&D characters. But I figured we could do some doodles today. I have something I wanted to show you guys. I already showed you guys the scar chart. That's not new. I've showed you guys this that I was doing. Oh, that's what I was gonna show you. So we're gonna draw my boy Farabees. I did an escape room today. It was for a field trip. Escape rooms are bussin'. Escape rooms go hard, actually. I have done many escape rooms. many. Okay, so fun fact. This is, I'm sure if you play D&D, you're familiar with this. Hero Forge. So this is my dude's figure, which we have printed. I have like the actual figure. But this is like a little bit maybe of a better representation of what man's look like. He got to big ears. And yeah, you can see where like arm is really accurate in my opinion. You got the book, the important book. Yeah, this is my dude. This is my dude's figure. I had an old one that I made, and then he lost his arm, so I made a new one. I actually need to put a white streak in his hair, because he has one of those now, because he died and I'm unoriginal. He's built different. Yeah, and then the other thing I wanted to show you guys was this that I made a while ago, which is not done. I did not finish coloring all of it, but I started making this because Hero Forge is fun to make people in. And I was debating. We'll see what the vibe is on like how long time is going today for stream, and I might draw D&D Sherbert because I like it. The trident, dude. I am a sucker for double-sided weapons. If you couldn't tell. Yo, yeah. It is fun. Thank you, Hello Kitty fan, for the follow. Welcome in. I don't need to pull up the chat on my other computer, but I'm going to. But no, shout out to Hero Forge. If you've never used Hero Forge before, this is such an epic way to make D&D characters. It's like a pit crew, but better. It's like a pit crew, but you can go so much harder. There's so many options, and then you can actually you can pay to get sent your figure. Like they'll 3D print it out, and then you can paint it. And we had a guy in our campaign who had a 3D printer, so he bought the files and then printed the figures for us to paint. D&D Sherb, not D&D Icarus. D&D Icarus, I guess. Don't include like that on your chart, guys. This is not a chart moment, but D&D Icarus. D&D Icarus. This was simply for me. You can actually see if I get oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but there it is. Yeah, the blood texture goes on both eyes, but I instead just used the skin color and acted like it wasn't there. Ah! Oh no, I do not want to drag you. Oh, everything's going wrong. Everything's going wrong. Everything's going wrong. No. What did I use for the wings? What did I use? Not metal. Bone? Definitely, probably not bone. Did I use crystal? I probably used crystal. Oh, well, not that one. That one? No. Did I use glass? No, what are you made of? Is that it? That's it. I got there. Well, it's there now. Everything is fine. There are Control Z. This is on my iPad. Not my computer. You're meant to do it on your computer, but no. Okay, how about we actually draw, chatters? Dare we actually do what the stream is meant to be for? I'm thinking to do like an actual character reference for my boy, because that's what this would be, but this is old. This is like very, very old versions of everyone. You can see all the sketches, which is interesting. The specific ones that get sketches. Look at him. Oh, he started out so small. Actually not, he's 7'9". Just a fun fact for you. He is 7'9". That's just a fact. So fun fact, this is how I do all my backgrounds for this. Not you. Elements? No. Materials. There we go. It's procreating time. I sure said that. Like... So this, fun fact, is how I do this. Why is it not my airbrush? On all of my backgrounds, I make them look like paper. I actually want you to go yellower. We'll do a little bit of this. Yeah. There we go. A fun detail. Yeah, I just do it on the back of all of my ones because I like how it looks as paper. Specifically for D&D stuff, they all have that as just a background. And also my D&D that I'm doing for the lads, all of my stuff has the paper background because I like it. Oh, hello. No, thank you. Okay, let's go get my boy's color palette. Because I have one of those. 7'9"? Yeah, 7'9". Sometimes you just gotta make a big lad. Also, sing a song. I missed that. What song would you like, Tina? Tina P? Do you have a song for me? Chad, I figured we could listen to some sea shanties today. How do we feel about that? How do you guys feel about listening to some sea shanties? while we're going. Yes. Okay, good. But Tina, did they already say a song? Did I miss it, or have they not given yet? Have they not given one? Probably. I mean, if we go down here. Any song by Bo Burnham? Ooh, I know a lot of Bo Burnham songs. What's a fun one to do? What's a fun Bo Burnham song? I know a lot of Bo Burnham songs. Like not just Inside, I know a lot of the older ones. Hi, Cow. Hello. A fun one. I mean, I could do Hell of a Ride. I could just do Hell of a Ride. I have a feeling that's what you want, chatters. But I know a lot. I have learned many many Bo Burnham songs. Okay, I'll do Hell of a Ride because I haven't done it in a while. Whee! Rap time. Rap time. Okay. And then we'll put on some sea shanties, chat. But I'm gonna sing. We're gonna sing Hell of a Ride by Bo Burnham. This is one of the fast songs that I can rap, and I hold it in my little hands. It goes very, very hard. So let us sing, shall we, chatters? Shall we, gamers? Alright. Let us sing. Yippee! We had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking lied, so crank that funky to 11. Hey man, sorry bro, you're about Bo, just let it suck, man. Kid's trying to rap, he was in theater in high school. Holy oh. Ready? You ready, chat? Photosynthetical, a one of botanical, and I'm kind of theoretical. Quantum mechanical, alphabetical, a word botanical, not a hypothetical. I rule tyrannical. Tyrannical, Saurus Rex. The system, solar plex. It's a Lone Star Texas, yeah. Too smart to be sexist. Hey, slow it down, too quick. Stick with it, the kid is too sick to quit. Haters, handle the candle, lick the wick, no stop. You're better than that, come on, male definition, there's a letter in that. Spell male, then repeat the second letter in that. A, if you gotta go to letter in that. I said I got a green light, J, Gatsby, you know, leaking just for Maxi. Leave my truck there tax-free, and that's the way it should be if you ask me. Take this music, choose it, use it, fuse it, abuse it, lose it. So if you like it, sweet, but if it's just me, then me, let's ride the beat. Fucking my stomach is gonna upchuck, Texas Ranger, no Walker, get up, Chuck. Picks our slicks or stick, cause they fucked up. What a, no, stuck up. Say this is crap, stop, write me off to some white kid trying to rap because I'm willing to quit. Just give him the kill, keep killing this. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking lied, so crank that funky to 11. We had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. I motherfucking lied, so crank that funky to 11. Lyrical acrobat, listen, empirical mathematician, a miracle aftermath is in part due to the fact that rap's elastic addict is missing. Too smart to be dismissed, hey, miss heartbeat, miss to fist. Kids can't cut us in the kind wrist. You got nothing on me, I'm a nihilist. Come on, Bo, flow like the wind, go flow like the wind, go blow out the window. Amnesty, amnesia, I remember a window in Indonesia. Pleased to meet ya, I don't believe in Jesus. Jesus, please don't sneeze it, Jesus, please it's just what I believe it's. Not Jesus, it's cheese, it's right, not like the Jeremiah right guy, ride too tight, is making me fight my skin, my pride, and then in the right mind, Lord of the Ring, but I'm a token white guy, too dense, gotta rewind it, hate my brain, but too sane to mind it, the meaning's there, and it's a rule of thumb, just hum if you're too dumb to find it. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking lied, so crank that funky to 11. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. I motherfucking lied, so crank that funky to 11. We've had a hell of a ride, but I thought we were riding to heaven. You motherfucking lied, so crank that funky to 11. You think I'm joking, well then you don't know me. You don't know me at all. You think I'm joking, well then you don't know me. You don't, we had a hell of a ride, but I thought you don't, thought we were riding to heaven, but you lied, I'm a lie. You don't, I'm a lie. You don't know me. You don't know me at all. You think I'm joking, well then you don't know me. You don't know me at all. Yay! Good song. Good song. Every time I sing that on stream, I get shot back to my silly idea that I have for the cover that I have to do of that song. I had a sub goal a long time ago to do a cover of both Hell of a Ride and Whoa Whoa Whoa, which are the two songs that I can rap, and every single time I listen to it, I get reminded of the silly little Quixus cover I want to do because it's so silly. Still waiting on both rap covers. I will get there. I have thoughts on that one in particular. I need to come up with a good bit for Whoa Whoa Whoa, but I just think it would be really funny if it was just Quixus doing the cover. I think it would be really funny in like a video. It's like Quixus with like drip shades on, you know what I mean? I think that would be stunning. That's definitely not my goals. I asked for them and reached them mayhaps. Listen, I hold them in my hands, and I will do them, I promise. I hold them in my little hands. Thank you, Stormy was live for the follow. Welcome in. To anybody who joined during that, I have a redemption to sing a song. Somebody redeemed it by saying a song. But yeah, it's a good time. Alright, I'm gonna put some sea shanties on, chat, and then maybe we'll make like a proper reference on some stuff. Please, I would eat that up. You guys just want Quixus content, and I would shove little bits of lore in there. Mainly stupid though. Mainly just whatever I feel like. Okay, let's start with the medley. I need to make a playlist for sea shanties. Just sea shanties, because I have a playlist for my D&D character who was a pirate, and that's where I go when I want sea shanties. And I should just make a playlist of all the sea shanties I listen to. But no, chat, our sub goal today is to cosplay Everett Morningstar, which is one of the gay granddads. And I hold them in my hands. Alright. So, we shall get into the actual drawing. Everett the Beloved, I hold in my hands. Everett the gay granddad, not Everett the pirate D&D character of mine. But no, I've gotten a little bit better at drawing this, like, my dude in particular, because I now know, like, what... I've now drawn him enough times to have a good reference of what... That's not nearly long enough. You are a tall boy. I'm thinking we do, like, full-on... It's not that long. Arms aren't that long. No! Both of them are beloved, at least to you. No, because the original plan when we were naming the gay granddads was we were both gonna use D&D characters we had. And Raymond wasn't... It wasn't originally Raymond. I forget the name that Hey picked. But I used Everett, and they used one of their old D&D characters, and we were gonna make them both our D&D character names. And that was gonna be the bit. And then they were like, but wouldn't it be good if it was, like, where Ray's name came from? And I'm like, yeah, you're based for that. But I kept Everett, because I love him. I can't relate, and so that's the character is stupid tall. And Ray was named after his granddad, yeah! I'm jamming out. No, you should be. This is the medley. Found a way for Australia. Okay. So let's talk about pieces of this man. Point A, the armor. He got to armor. Band, don't you make a noise. And I'm not confident in my ability to draw any more complicated armor than this. So that's what he gets. And then he has only one on this side. It's like smaller over there. This Dino Dance matches all songs. It kind of does. I won't lie. Alright, and then man's got his little cloak in here. which I typically give a little bit of depth like that back there. And then kind of comes across like that, and then goes all the way down in the back. Maybe we'll make it a little bit more ragged today. His cloak can be a little bit ragged. But no, fun fact about my fella, he's like 200 something, and most of the people in our campaign are not. Most of the people in our campaign are actually pretty young, but Mans is like 250 or something. I think he's like 227 actually, to be exact. Up will go. Ah, old guy. No, true. No, the actual. I'm just gonna talk about the campaign that we have going on. That this man is in. We're gonna go up there, and then I'll move this one up as well. Setting up some sea shanties, chat. Don't mind me. And that. Okay, cool. Got some set up now. Go off. I love that. The campaign that we're in is a homebrew world that Centros made. And the bit is that, like, they've been at war for, like, as long as people can remember. And there are very few people that can, like, remember before the war. And, Mans was around before then. But he kind of grew up outside of, like, the area where the war was happening. They kind of just lived in the mountains because I didn't want to deal with that. So he didn't. And it's kind of slay. I wanna tilt this. We're gonna do nice line art. I think maybe we might keep it all sketchy like this because I like sketchy vibes. Chat, I want to do something with his shirt because I never do something with his shirt. But no, man's old. That's so based of him. I will say the kid that Mans has basically adopted, Essek, who I talked about before, and I'll talk about more, but he is like 9, like 8 or 9. This kid, this fella, he's like 8 or 9. He's actually like 70. He's actually like 70 because when he was 8 or 9, he died kind of. He got his soul stolen by a witch, and then kind of existed as a ghost for like 60 years. Not aging, just like stuck at this playground, and we find him as a ghost, and then we go kill the witch, and he gets his soul back, and then it's like alive and 8 again, but he's still like 70 technically. And that's just a little silly, and I hold him in my hands. He's like cracked, and to be clear, as he should be. He's cracked as all heck. Man's a sorcerer, and it shows. It's that raw magic potential you have as a kid core. Kindness to me. Here we go. We're getting there. Didn't you get smacked to death again? Yeah. So okay, to update you guys. To update you guys for the people who remember my talking about this previously, we are now back with the party member that smacked this kid. For people who don't know, before we like kind of got this kid, when he gets like brought back to life after we kill this witch, one of our party members, before we were like attached to this kid in particular, like he's like crying because he realizes that like all of his family is dead. And one of our party members is like, shut up, stop crying. And then he doesn't because he's 8. So then he just like slaps him, kind of like as a joke, and just fully kills him. Because he's an 8-year-old kid in D&D, and that's just an unarmed attack. And I'm like, what the heck? And we bring him back because we're like, hey, it's okay. And then the person that played that character left the campaign for like a year. And during that time, I adopted this kid. And then he came back and was like, who is this kid that's in our party now? And I'm like, well, it's the kid you hit. It's the kid you smacked. And he's like, oh. So when we run back into this party, our old party member to get him back in the campaign, freaking Essex sees him and is like, and hits him and actually does the exact same amount of damage that he did that would have downed, that downed him way back when. The revenge! Exactly. Ah, we love weird D&D stories. Look, my girl Zora has a ghost dude in her eye. That's so based. That's so based, actually. Chat, I want to do something with this man's shirt, but I've never had thoughts. I'm gonna look up ideas. I'm gonna look up medieval shirt armor. Because it's bothered me that this man has nothing on his shirt. Well, no, now you're just showing me D&D shirts, like real shirts. That's not what I'm not looking for real shirts. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Listen, I had to resist every urge not to give this man a jacket, so hey. Inventor from an era past, he bound his soul to the magic crystal eye, entered to investigate and just enforced its way into her eye. I mean, that's how it goes down. That's how it goes. What can I say? I mean, it's not bad. I could just make it button, you know what I mean? Because, like, one option we have here is that we just make it like a kind of shirt. Or we make it like a... Honestly, I think I like this thing going on, so we'll allow this to happen. I think I'm gonna go like there and give it like trim, as if, and then maybe have it like show up here. That same color trim is up there for consistency. An extra one because it's up the top, so we will put on our city clothes. Good song, chat. Makes me think of TikTok transitions. I just made a new D&D character. Ah, is he from Cleric? I like that. I like that. I love this song so much. What are your guys' favorite sea shanties? Because I think my favorite sea shanty, it might be the medley, but like, Wellerman goes hard. What else is there to say? Oh, I like Santiana a lot. That's one of my favorites personally. All right, that looks good. And then we'll give this. We're gonna do these under bits first, and then we're gonna draw the objects that get put on the belt. Whee! I've never decided if these pieces are cloth or metal. I think they're metal. It's that armor energy. Oakenash and Thorn is up there. Speaking of, so Downed and Drowned. Downed and Drowned makes me have feelings. Which we do the Drunken Sailor, because I don't know any other ones. Valid. The timing. Down and Drown makes me have feelings, though. Never mind, because I don't listen to video game soundtracks. That's fair, actually. Video game soundtracks are based, though. They go hard. Alright. Whether a lad be sober or sad. Alright, there we go. I mean, if I do it like that, then I'm consolidating that it is a shirt. Because that just looks like the belt goes over. You guys see what I'm saying? You guys see what's happening here? All on a midsummer's morn. Alright, chat, it's time to high this up. I mean, let's make nicer belt loops, I guess. I guess we can make nicer ones today. She hates mankind and waits till every gust be laid to drop a limb on the head of him that anyway trusts her shade. But whether a lad be he can have nice buckles today. It's weird because you can't tell what you're looking at. There we go. All on a midsummer's morn. I mean, if we want to be really fancy. Look at how logistic that is, chat. Nah, that's too much. I like it the other way. I like it the unrealistic way. Oh, chat, the newest thing that's happened to my boy. We just finished raiding. Not raiding. We have a character in our campaign right now who's playing as a Warforged. And we're doing a bunch of backstory stuff for them. Our Warforged name is Clamp. And he only got one arm, and he has a clamp. He has a clamp. He's perfect. I love him. But we're doing a bunch of backstory stuff for that character right now. It's kind of the quest that we're on. And we're in, like, the lab of the dude who makes the Warforged. That made them. And we, like, meet him. But we're like, in his lab, and we're, like, exploring. And my character, he doesn't like, stealing. He's a little bit of a do-gooder. He likes doing the right thing, and a lot of times just does. And he kind of threw that away when we went in this place. Because, like, typically he doesn't care about, like, looting things, but he had, like, a whole alchemy room with, like, really rare alchemical ingredients. And my boy was like, I'm taking these because he's been dead for a long time, and I don't want these really good potion ingredients to just sit here. So he takes them, and it's a bunch of, like, really fancy potion ingredients that he knows what they are, right? And then this one that is like a rock. Long ago, forgotten friends. That's like a rock that is bright green, and the label on it is Cobalt 56. And when David pointed this out, I was like, is this D&D uranium? And he was like, well, it tingles when you touch it. And I'm like, is this radioactive uranium? And he's like, well, maybe. So I take it. And right now, I am too scared to put it in our bag of holding. We have 5 bags of holding, by the way, in our party, which is ridiculous. We have 5 bags of holding in our party. So David's cool, and he has given me, one sec, this, and he makes me sit with it on the table, and I'm terrified to put it in our bag of holding because I don't know what'll happen if it goes through like a portal. Like, as far as I've consumed, like, as far as I understand, this is a nuke. Like, this is a literal gonna be a nuke. I'm not about to shove it through a portal and blow up our bag of holding and maybe the room around us. Like, I'm scared to teleport with this thing. And David, like, he has this, okay, he has an hourglass. That he at times of stress, we'll just be doing a normal interaction, and then he'll just put an hourglass on the table, like, ticking down. And we're like, okay, let's get out of here. We gotta get out of this room. we don't know what it's counting down to. We never do. But he'll just put a timer out sometimes, and it sucks. And, like, I'm like, okay, so, like, I pick it up, and he just, like, timer, and I'm like, what does it feel like? And he's like, well, it's tingling your hand. I'm like, okay, I set it back down. And he tilts the timer over, and I'm like, am I gonna get radiation poisoning? So I sit there for like 5 minutes in character, just like staring at it, figuring out how I'm gonna take this thing without putting it in my bag of holding. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tear a piece of cloth out of my bag, wrap it in the cloth, and David's like, uh-huh. I'm gonna put it in a vial, and he's like, uh-huh. And then I'm gonna strap it to my leg, like here. So if I realize now that I have a thing, it's like here, under the padding. So there's like metal dude, and like it's kind of tucked under there. And he was like, this is a choice. And I was like, I hope I don't get hit there. And I was like, can you tell me if it ever starts feeling really tingly? And he's like, oh, you'll know. And I'm like, what does that mean? David, what does that mean? What does that mean? You might want to put it in a lead box? Well, I don't have a lead box right now. We're in a dungeon. Ooh, that's kind of pog. Oh, the ominous DM Tross. He's really good. He's a really, really good DM. Don't let him hear me say that, though. He will be like, how dare you say nice things about me. I also, so Mampu's character is a tiefling, who we've discovered is actually one of the archdemons of hell, that has had her, like, memory wiped, and, like, hell kind of got taken over by some of the other archdemons, and all the other ones got their memory wiped and just think that they're just chilling. And she's been slowly remembering all of that's been happening. And, while I'm in this room and I'm getting the uranium, I grab, like, there's like a potion ingredient that is like archdemon flesh, and like her character sees me like pick it up and like put it in my pocket, and she's like, what was that? And I'm like, nothing. She's like, are you gonna put it back? I'm like, well, this is a really good potion ingredient. She's like, I don't care if it's a potion ingredient. That's me, as far as I'm concerned. Doodle, I remember. Yeah. No, this is her. Where was Sketch Layer on? This is what she looks like normally, and then this is like her archdemon form. But I remember. Hold up, actually. I'm gonna get an art that Mabu's done. Hold up, one sec. Where's it gonna be? It's gonna be in our D&D server. Hold up. Just one moment. Okay, this is an art that Mambu did. Of the party. So this is Mambu's character. That's my boy, and I love him. And then these are some of the other people in the party. This is a fall Eladrin, and then this is our he's our artificer, and then this is our paladin tabaxi guy, and then this is our cleric Aarakocra that's in our party. But that's my boy. Look at him. Look at how good he is. Look at how perfect he is. I love him. And then, I don't know if she sent her reference. Did she send? Yeah, this is the, I'm gonna show you guys the Mambu art. So this is her character, in like the normal everyday fit. She's perfect. And this is like family portrait. He's our big bad. But that's her dad. He's literally our big bad. And then yeah, it's just good. It's just really good. And I eat it up. I eat it up, chatters. Mambu art. Mambu art go hard. Until he's sober. Alright. I'm gonna do the next one of these really quick up here. Way up she rises, way up she rises. Oh, I didn't realize the medley was going again. Well, it's here now. I'm not gonna stop it. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Alright. Yeah, this is the medley again. By Home Free. Just Sea Shanty medley if you want to listen to it. This is up there for me. Alright, and we'll do the buckle right here. Every once in a while I get to do the not just high buckles, because now that you guys pointed out that they just say high, it is so much harder for me to do them and not notice. We are rolled up to the northeast gales and we're bound away for Australia. Oh no, the bed is destroyed. Family tree. Okay, and then we'll do the book sheath first, which there are Santiana. So we'll do this guy first, and we'll just clear out where the, I forget what Athena called this, when the lines line up with other lines, then it's hard to tell what lines are which. But I know Athena has a name for it. I might want to make it, that's bigger than that. But no, this is his important book. And it's funny because we've ran into a couple other blood mages at this point in the campaign, and every time they see that I have the book and are like, "What are you doing with that?" And I'm like, "None of your business, loser. You can't have it." Away, Santiana. All right. Alright, that looks good. Dimensions. It's definitely bigger than that, but hey. I mean, it could be cool. Found a way for Mexico. I understand how art works. He ain't the hound dog in the street. He bears some teeth and tears some skin, but brother, that's the worst of him. All right. Dog, you really gotta dread. We got some stuff going on there. Hey, sure, but hello, Living Win. But no, chat. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are all pogging. I'm doing pretty good today. I am doing pretty darn good today. I have class later, chat, but my class this week is watching a movie, and it's not my film class, which is the funnier thing. Show the way. We will follow with you. I understand how swords work, and yet I'm doing this wrong. Alright. Made me sick, but otherwise okay. That's so fair, bestie. I send to get well soon vibes. I send to good vibes. We're gonna costume for a late Halloween party this Friday. That's fun. I like late Halloween party. That's kind of sick. That's kind of fun. I'm burnt out, but it's my birthday soon. Yeah. Huh. Who are you? Who are you? Think you are? Who are you? Oh, I just realized this is just Hades Town. I didn't mean to just switch to Hades Town. This is Everett's playlist. And then we'll do a little bit of like the dust, as you guys know now. There we go. I love Hades Town. It goes hard. Oh, Hades Town is good. It goes hard. This is Everett, my other D&D character, my old one. Goes to hell to get back his like love that died. So he's so Orpheus coded. He's literally a bard. he is literally a bard. He is so Orpheus coded. Show the way. And I didn't mean for that, but he is. It's a fitting song. I'm making a new character for a D&D campaign. Heck yeah! New character creation is always fun. I based this boy around Technoblade, and then he evolved into so much more. All right, Disney will kill me. Where's my other set of sea shanties? There we go.
Now we are ready to head for the horn. Way, hey, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the.
Can I please get this hilt right?
Randy dandy, oh. Heave a boat and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored to
all right.
Randy.
Make it just slightly smaller, I think. Okay, that kind of feels a little better. Go, for soon we'll be driving her way up the hill to be rollicking Randy Dandy, oh. Alright. And then we can say that there's like a little dude here keeping this in place. Okay, I feel better about this. We're playing Starfinder next week? Yo! Oh, okay. Oh, it'll be awkward. He's literally just a rogue. So fair. Rogue is my comfort class. Shout out to having a comfort class in D&D. I do not play magic users often. Like primary magic users. I oddly enough like being dappers and going hard. Alright. Heimdall looks good. He's not perfect, but hey. We are working with what we got. Thank you, Neptune, for the raid! Welcome, welcome. Alright. Heimdall's got the spirit today. Alright. And then we can do the leggies. Oh my gosh, chat, it's the song. We're gonna have to do the boot soon, and I don't like him, so we're gonna do the arm first, because the arm is easy. Because it's not a real arm. I get to cheat at arms because he has a prosthetic. So I get to draw, I don't have to worry about real arm proportions. I just have to worry about fake arm proportions. It's wonderful. Alright. And we were doing it where, up. Oddly enough, drawing prosthetic arm for this guy has made me so much better at drawing hands, because you have to break down every finger like this. Need thumb smaller. Oh, it's just the one. There we go. Whee! Accents and songs, the beloved. So real. The little rolls of the words. Yeah. I need this finger to be less over there. Alright, there we go. Neptune! Thank you for the sub! And then the whole thing is gonna get slightly closer to him. That feels right. Thank you for the 8 months of Prime! Thank you! Big Pog. I like playing sorcerers because I don't really want to stereotype like other classes in my mind. That's fair. Sorcerers you do have a lot of like leeway with, I think. There are a lot of stereotypes, but I like my dude, which is his like personality is, you know, the chart of the cinnamon roll versus could kill you. He is looks like he could kill you is a cinnamon roll. He is wholesome. He's such just a lad. He's so calm, and then when he needs to be, he goes and murders very well and efficiently. But not unless he has to. Otherwise, he'll just be happy and content, drinking his tea. And that's what I look for in life. Arm. I'm a rogue player usually, honestly. Rogue goes hard. Rogues are so versatile, there's so many good subclass options. Yeah. I like the swashbuckler rogue. Point A, it's cracked. From a gameplay standpoint, it's cracked, dude. Alright, it's a little big still. Turn the ship around me, boys, turn around and run. I want to get it to match the other side because we moved it a little bit. And I'd rather do that before we go all out. So this is palm up. So you're not actually going to see a ton of the bracers that he has. But man's got gloves.
She's called the Flying Dutchman, and it's rage that fills her sails. That was when we sighted land. It became a race with time. We believed it
and
the Dutchman closing
and bigger.
It's the only chance we've got. Salvation if we make it, and our souls if we get caught.
And
the storm was all around us, and the Dutchman caught our wind. The beast
Pinky smaller.
and we watched our strong mast bend. We were almost to the harbor. We could see the
We're getting there. We're getting there.
each man willed her forward, for they knew what was at stake. Turn the ship around me, boys. Turn around and run. That storm it wants a battle.
Put the back of the gloves man got.
She's called the Flying Dutchman.
Man has like proper armor gloves. And I love it for him. Amb. This needs to be kind of weirder. I think I just need to thin the boys a little. Yeah. I played Swashbuckler Rogue with Jack McWolf. Yeah. No, my Everett is multi-class Rogue Bard Swashbuckler. So just the top of the pirate mess of a man stereotype. And we love him for that. Okay. I need to go to just like... You can come back, I guess. Alright. And then he's got one more little strappy on his arm, which is theoretically the equivalent of where the potions will go on the other arm. Alright, you guys know what time it is. It's buckle time. Buckle, buckle, buckle. Passive perception 25? Jeez. To be clear, Everett had a plus 11 to initiative, which is just ridiculous. No one in their right mind should have a plus 11 to initiative. But he had like the expertise of Bard and Rogue, and all of his skills were just so up there. Athena, how clothes fold? Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well, for her style and her beauty, sure none can excel. There's a smile on her countenance as she sits on my knee. There's no man. I think what just needs to happen is this, actually. As happy as me. Here's a health to the company and one to. And this needs to be less of a grab, more of an angle. I just try to hap it up and down. Okay. Because I'll get there. Okay, I feel better about that. I feel better about that. There's armor on the back, but you can't. He's got that glove. You know what I mean? Alright. Look at that. Man's got gear. Alright, now comes the bane of my existence. I hate shoes. With a burning passion. Even though I have over time learned how shoes, I don't like them. I've tried too much to understand them to have so little for them. Can be mad. That is part of the reason Character Sherp has Converse, because they are the shoes that I know I can draw without difficulty. Not that I'm bad at these shoes, but if you want me to do anything else, I cannot. Okay, hold up. Why did these shoes kind of slay? Wait, hold up. Why did these shoes kind of slay? Why did I do that right? I don't trust it. Hmm?
Well, my father often told me when I was just a lad, a sailor's life is very
Why did I kind of do it?
always bad. But now I've joined the Navy.
Thick block crease less. Look on many fold. Ah. I learned. I'm gonna make him taller.
If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Just get your civvies ready for another on the shore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore.
I don't hate these shoes, guys. I typically hate shoes.
He says we had it soft. It wasn't like that in his day when we were up aloft. We like our bunks and sleeping bags, but what's a hammock for? Swinging from the deck, or lying on the floor. Don't haul on the rope.
Why? Why success?
Be a sailing ship, it might
Hello?
just get your civvies ready for another on the shore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore.
And then a raggedy cloak because it's got destroyed.
They gave us an engine that first went up and
I won't add the holes. That seems like a lot right now.
the engine went
Went around.
we know our steam
I rolled a nat 20 on art, I think, guys.
for. A stoker ain't
All right, let's do his hair. I think I want to finish this, chat. I simply want to finish this, so I'm going to. Let's give him the big ears. He gets the big floopers. He gets them floorball gears. You get them big boy ears.
They gave us an all this time so we could do it right.
Eee.
Gave us a radio, we signal day and night. We know our codes and ciphers, but what's a
And he deserves them.
button tosser?
Doesn't button anymore. Don't. Let's do a circlet. He's got a little crown thing going on up here.
Just get your cities ready for another on the shore.
That he's got going on, so I like to do that first. And then we'll do his front pieces. We'll do a couple of braids. Alright, there we go. We did a couple of little pieces like that. And then the overall big pieces that chill in the front. Because I committed to those.
Two cans of beer a day and that's
Boom.
your feeding lot. And
Kind of
now we
slay.
got an extra one because they stopped the
Ugh.
pot. So
We're gonna run out of power, but we're good.
find a pub ashore. A sailor's just a sailor.
Okay, okay.
He was before. Don't
And then we'll do the back hair,
mast. If you see
which is mainly down as of recently. It's changed a couple times.
a sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore. Don't haul on the rope, don't climb up the mast.
That's my bro.
Sail a ship, it might be your last. Just get your civvies ready for another on the shore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a
He's slaying, Your Honor. Look at him.
sailor anymore.
That's the dude. That's the guy. Alright, I'm gonna do the couple of these. There we go. I love him.
So fair, old England to adore. Greater are none beneath the sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn.
Mans gets the drip on the ears because I cannot resist.
Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn.
He's drippy, Your Honor. Cat Beanie, just relaxes. No Cat Beanie.
In church
I like the word circlet. It's good. It's a good word.
Shoes do wise men choose, and each 4 cups also. But when you have killed in your bowl, it is filled, and your shoes are clean outworn. Vacuum of speed for all that you need to oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash.
He's perfect.
Thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn.
He's perfect, Chatters. You can have a face today. He doesn't always get a face. But he can today. That boy. I love him. I love him. Dude! That's my dude. I love him. I love him. Hi, fella! I probably go no face. I'm still inflicted feelings about my faces. We can be just a guide for now. Yay! My boy. Whee! How many E's are in this guy's name? I love him. I love him. I love him, Chatters. Are we pleased? I'm very pleased. Yay! Three. Well, yes, I meant that there were a lot than I anticipated. I was trying to make the letters look the same that got repeated, and then I realized I had to do a 3rd E, and I was like, oh boy. That's my dude. Alright. Anyways, chat, that's where we're gonna end the stream for today. I'm very pleased with how it came out.